No
right,
relationships. That's gonna be
man.
for a long time.
I hear that.
I gotta work on myself now. I was once upon a time, I had my stuff together, but that,
What? I mean,
that's,
why did it fuck up? Why
well,
did
it's
it?
part of life. Sometimes, things. Me myself, I feel like I was, I was being more than I thought I was, and it's the old saying, "Don't forget where you come from." So as soon as you forget, then
What, you was like being bougie and stuff like that?
exactly thought I was better than.
So what type of? I mean, what was the
up.
most amount of money you was making per year?
I don't know, cause I ain't never hardly did no work. I
So
did.
why was you bougie?
Well, I had. How can I say it? I had a sugar daddy. I had a white man that took care of me and gave me what I wanted, and basically the only thing I had to do with him was.
What's up, YouTube? Become a member of the channel. Click the join button. You're going to get access to exclusive content, more updates, post-interview reactions, and the lost tapes that never made it to YouTube. Click the join button. Become part of the family. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got my man out here today. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing all right, and yourself?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. And so, are you homeless?
At the present time, yes.
Okay. And so how old are you?
55.
55. And so how long have you been homeless?
Since February of this year.
Okay, so it's about 4 or 5 months.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what was it that happened in February that caused you to become homeless?
Well, I was in a transitional program, and I finished that up and got tired of going back to my sister and my moms and all them. So I just decided to do this here until I was pending my disability and all that, and I decided to just spare everybody the frustration and just do it on my own. And
You feel like they was frustrated?
well, yeah, to a certain extent. After a while, but you keep on doing the same mess over and over.
What's the mess?
Getting in trouble, going to jail, stuff like that. And after a while.
So is it drug abuse?
Well, that played a part in there.
What drugs?
Bit. I crack, and that was a part of my past life, though. I didn't change myself, and just got proof of my disability about 2 weeks ago.
Man, congrats on that, man. Definitely big congrats.
I've been turned down like 6 times.
Man.
In the last few years.
So what did you do to celebrate, man?
I ain't celebrated yet. I'm still trying to get it all in.
I hear that.
Now I'm gonna have a chance to get my own place, do what I want to do, and I don't have to worry about asking, living with this person, my sister, my mom. They don't mind it, but you feel like kind of
Yeah, you feel,
I
get it.
People want to be. So now, starting next month, that's when the first check starts. Lord's will, I'm gonna get my own place, and I'm gonna try to get this thing back like it's supposed to be.
So are you talking about getting your own place through the voucher program, or you just gonna?
Well, right now I'm just gonna go to. I looked at a friend of mine staying in a rooming house, so I might just do that right now.
Are you gonna be able to afford that long term though?
Right now, yeah, with the money they give me.
Well, I know you're gonna have the lump sum amount.
No,
but the monthly amount is gonna. Okay,
yeah,
that's gonna. Okay.
The monthly will pay for it, but
Okay.
I'm not planning on, making that a long term.
That's just like temporary. Stopgap.
I'll be on the list.
Right,
with
to get the housing
and
voucher.
all that. So hopefully it won't take that long. But that's the plan. Right now, the streets gonna beat me up this time. Out of all the times I done did this mess, this time.
What was different about this time?
I'm trying to figure that out still too, but it drove me this time. And I guess after a while you get tired of the same old thing, doing the same old stuff. So, and I got an opportunity now to just sit back and live the rest of my life on basically my say-so instead of somebody else's. So
All right, man. Well, like I say, man, definitely congrats
Thank
for the decision coming in
Yeah.
approved. All right, so do you have any kids?
No, sir.
You ever been married?
No, sir.
All right, man. Let's start from the beginning, man.
I'm gay. I've been gay partially all my life.
Oh, so you're gay?
Yes, I am.
Okay, all right.
And
What age were you when you
when I realized
figured that you was gay?
I was probably about 23, 24 years old.
Wow, that was pretty late in life.
Yeah, and I was struggling with it, but the family I come from, you know, they didn't. That kind of stuff wasn't allowed, so it was a hard thing. But I accepted it, and once I accepted it, I told my moms about it. Really, that's the only person that I was concerned about accepting how she was gonna react to everybody else.
And she accepted it?
Yeah, she accepted it, and she gave me the support that I wanted, and yeah, I moved on, and I'm all right with it.
All right, what's the disability?
Disability, I got a lot of disability. I just broke this ankle right here, this left ankle. I broke this left ankle back in February. Tripped on the sidewalk trying to beat a car across the road.
Well, I get that, but that doesn't get you
But
the disability.
I got
approved.
this ankle. It's been broke. It got screws in play. I got a rod in my back. I'm HIV positive.
So that's what that.
Well, that ain't get it. My mental
That
health
didn't get it
is
the
what
first
got
time?
it. No.
Okay, so mental
So,
health diagnosis.
Yes.
What was the mental health diagnosis?
Bipolar depression.
Okay.
So, and that's been since I got diagnosed with the HIV, and then I kind of flipped out for a minute because I wasn't ready for that. So it took me for a loop for a minute. So that's how the mental health mess come in, and today it is what it is.
Okay, man. All right. And so, as far as it goes, man, I mean, you know, when's the last time you was in a relationship?
The last time was probably, that was, I'm gonna say last summer, around June, July.
And so, how long did that relationship last?
About 4, 5 months.
Okay. Why did it last just 4 or 5 months?
Because it was real complicated. It wasn't what it's supposed to. It wasn't a relationship. It was more like a see what I can get and keep pushing. And so that's how he played that, and he got all he could and some. Yeah, I'm not. I try to take all the blame for my life fuck ups and all that, but at the same time, he played a little part in this time being fucked up out here in these streets. So, you know, and when I realized it, instead of me listening to people that cared about me, telling me about it, you know, I didn't listen to all that, so I had to learn for myself. But yeah, he took me for a loop. But it's
So let me
all
ask you
good.
this, man. So did you ever have sex with women?
Yeah, when I was like 15, 16, 17, 18.
And so did you enjoy that?
To be honest, I don't know. I can't. Excuse me. Put it like this.
You go ahead, man.
Put it like this. I was following the rest of the
crowd.
crowd. Yeah,
I get it.
because like I say back then, my family or none of the people that we didn't deal with that in the family. So what I seen my brothers do, that's what and everybody was responding to that. So I actually, believe it or not, I had a girl where I had to pay her to come to dinner and come meet my mom.
She was your beard.
She was my beard to keep me here on the other side of what I'm going through with my life. And I did that for about a year. And then
How much would you pay her?
well, she was, I think I was like 17 and she was like 22 years old. And not necessarily pay her, just buy her stuff.
I get it.
And you know,
Right.
And she first one introduced me to the club because she used to go to the club and she would get me in because she was a singer, so she sung in that. And it was just, and I told her how, you know, I'm the only one. I got 3 brothers, and they always bringing their girlfriends around and blah blah. So we came up with the idea, I'm gonna be your girlfriend.
Where'd you meet her, man? Because you was
This
17,
was in
she
New
was 22.
Jersey. yeah, I was in. We was in high school. She graduated from high school, uh, y- uh, um, 2 years before this, and we used to see each other in high school. And the first girl I seen, and the first girl I fell for. So I used to follow her around, find out where she stayed. I used to go sneak in the club because I knew she sung, and she sung in this club and all that. So I used to go, and that's how we met. Every time she saw me, I was in the club. I might had a bartender to buy her a drink when she go on break or something to get her attention. And so it kind of really, it ended up real nice. And then at the very, very end of it, when I was getting ready to leave New Jersey and come here where my mom's then was, I walked in her house, and I ain't never had to knock or nothing, but I walked in and she was in the room with another woman. And so, to make a long story short, she was gay too, but I guess she was embarrassed about it.
Right, so y'all was kind of helping each other out.
So, but I never knew about it until that day.
Right.
She knew about my situation.
Right.
But I didn't know about hers. So, but I left and came on back to be with my mom and them. So.
Okay. All right, man. All right. And so what do we do? So, I mean, it sounds like, I already got that answer. So, I mean, it sounds like we're basically just kind of waiting for the disability checks to start next month and for us to get through the housing voucher program so we can have more permanent housing.
That's right.
But in the meanwhile, we're going to get the kind of room and house deal going. Okay.
No relationships. That's going to be for a long, 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 long time.
I hear that.
I got to work on myself now. I was once upon a time, I had my stuff together,
why did it fuck up?
It's part of life. Sometimes, things. Me myself, I feel like I was being more than I thought I was, and it's the old saying, don't forget where you come from, because as soon as you forget, then.
What, you was like being bougie and stuff like that?
Exactly. Thought I was better than.
So what type of, what was the most amount of money you was making per year?
I don't know, cause I ain't never hardly did no work. I
So
did.
why was you bougie?
Well, I had, how can I say it? I had a sugar daddy. I had a white man that took care of me and gave me what I wanted, and basically the only thing I had to do with him was spending a couple of nights in a hotel room, and all you wanted to do was lay there and actually just lay there and express his feelings and talk and have somebody to talk to that at least halfway understood what he was talking about and what he was going through. And
so y'all didn't used to have sex?
No, as a matter, out of 5 years of dealing with this man, we attempted sex one time, and it didn't even go through because we had got to know each other, and when we started off, it wasn't a sex thing. It was just, sitting there and talk. And he married and he got kids and all that, but he said with all the businesses he run and his wife run and all that, don't nobody listen to him, and he just wanted to talk. So that's how we met.
I hear that. He couldn't pay a therapist for that?
Well, I don't know. To be honest.
Guess, man.
But I didn't complain. I didn't ask.
I ain't mad at it, right? Fair exchange, no robbery, man.
Yeah, about the first year and a half, he'll come down here once a month. We'll get a hotel room, we chill, he take me out to eat and stuff like that.
Did he get you like a car and stuff like that?
No, he got me an apartment. I used to, over there on Urban and Boulevard, used to be called the Atlanta Overlook. And he got me a 2-bedroom apartment in there. Came to the rent people. He told them what we're gonna go down, how we're gonna go down. He paid for the money, paid for it then, and then every month he sending money to the office from his place. And that lasted for about a year and a half, 2 years, because I was going to a store one night and I didn't have my ID. The police stopped me. And so I explained to him where I stay. I stay right up the street here. Going to the store. I left my wallet, I just grabbed some money. So he started to let me go. And then he pulled on off and went on ahead, and he seen a car that had been broken into. And so he stopped me again and told me to come to the car. He asked me my name and all that stuff again. I'm thinking he, just testing me. And he asked me, did I break in the car? I told him no.
Did you what in the car?
Break in a car.
Break in a car? Okay, yeah.
So I was like, no, man, I told you I live right there in the Lamb Overlook. I'm going to the store. I got guests at my house. They ran out of beverages to drink. I'm going to the store. He said, well, that car been broke in, and it seems like you're the only one for some reason on this street. So he made me get up against the car. He searched me and all that. And actually, I got locked up for that. He locked me up, and he said, well, you need to explain all this to the judge. He said, because my point of view, this car been broken in, and I knew it wasn't broken in earlier because this my beat. This why I
get it. I mean, that sounds like
he locked me up.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. But
all right.
Nevertheless, yeah. The white guy, he was real good to me.
So, are you like a top or a bottom?
I'm a bottom. I like men.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, man. All right. Well, listen, man, we really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? You have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
I got Cash App, but I don't have my phone. My friend left here with my phone yesterday, and I ain't seen him on my phone yet. So I might not have a phone. I hope he ain't locked up or nothing. But yeah, I called my phone a few minutes ago, and it's just going straight to voicemail. So I don't know what's up. But I got Cash App, but I don't have my card.
You don't know the Cash App?
No, I don't know.
All right, man. Wait, listen, man, we really appreciate you. Definitely wish you nothing but the best out here, all right?
Yeah.
All right, man. You make sure you have a good one.